Asian Pacific markets showed a decline, predominantly driven by Japan's economic growth rate falling short of expectations. The Nikkei 225 lost its earlier gains, and the topics followed suit. The company's economy grew by 4.8% in second quarter, which was lower than both the estimated 6% and the 5.5% forecast by Reuters. Exports, having risen by nearly 13%, primarily fueled this growth. However, private consumption dropped 2.2% due to weaker investment spending, and the wage declined for the 16th straight month. Hong Kong. Hong Kong stock market remained closely on Friday due to an unprecedented black rainstorm warning, resulting from the heaviest rainfall in 140 years. Whereas China, the stock market in general witnessed a downturn. The CSI 300 index decreased. Importantly, Chinese import and export experienced a year-on-year drop of 7.3% and 8.8% respectively. Further, the decline in China's export and import in August brought about a decrease in Asia equities. This slowdown has also caused the yen to slump to a 16-year low against the dollar. Australia, the S&P/ASX 200 index experienced its fourth consecutive day of losses. One of the reasons for the drop is the concern related to trade data from both China and Australia. South Korea. South Korea's Kospi index saw a minor decline while the Kosdaq reported a gain. India. India shares are anticipated to start with caution concerning the decline in Asian market. The Nifty 50 and the Sensex 2 of India's major stock market indices have been upward trajectory rate. Yet, inflationary concerns persisted, with August inflation potentially exceeded the Reserve Bank of India's target range for a second month. Significant stocks mentioned include Shemoro Entertainment, facing tax-related issues, and Landmark Cars for its alliance with Mahindra and Mahindra. General market sentiment. The predominant sentiment in the Asian market is bearish, which was catalyzed by Japan's lower than expected growth figures. This sentiment was reflected on Wall Street, with indices such as the S&P 500 also showing declines. The potential for inflation and higher interest rate has been negatively affecting stock price across the board. Repeat. Japan. Asia Pacific market showed a decline predominantly driven by Japan's economic growth rate falling short of expectations. The Nikkei 225 lost its earlier gain, and the topics followed suit. The country's economy grew by 4.8% in second quarter, which was lower than both estimated 6% and the 5.5% forecast by Reuters. Export, having risen by nearly 13%, primarily fueled this growth. However, private consumption dropped 2.2% due to weaker investment spending, and wage decline for the 16th straight month. Hong Kong. Hong Kong's stock market remained closed on Friday due to an unprecedented black rainstorm warning, resulting from the heaviest rainfall in 140 years. Mainland China. The stock market in general witnessed a downturn. The CSI 300 index decreased. Importantly, Chinese imports and exports experienced a year-on-year drop of 7.3% and 8.8% respectively. Further, the decline in China's export and import in August brought about a decrease in Asian equities. This slowdown has also caused the yen to slump to a 16-year low against the dollar. Australia. The S&P/ASX 200 index experienced its fourth consecutive day of losses. One of the reasons for the drop is the concerns related to trade data from both China and Australia. South Korea. South Korea's Kospi index saw a minor decline, while the Kosdaq reported a gain. India. India shares are anticipated to start with caution, considering the decline in Asian market. The Nifty 50 and the Sensex, two of India's major stock market indices, have been on upward trajectory lately. Yet, inflationary concerns persist, with August inflation potentially exceeding the Reserve Bank of India target range for a second month. Significant stock mentions include Shemur Entertainment, facing a tax-related issues, and Landmark Cloud for its alliance with Mahindra and Mahindra. General market sentiment. The predominant sentiment in the Asia stock market is bearish, which was catalyzed by Japan's lower than expected growth figures. This sentiment was reflected on Wall Street, with indices such as S&P 500 also showing declines. The potential for inflation and higher interest rates has been negatively affecting stock price across the board.